Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Simmba. This is Raju. Yeah, in this video, I'm going to show you how to download Arduino software from internet and how to write a program in that Arduino software and how to dump your program. That means after completion of writing your program, how to dump your program from your PC or laptop to your Arduino hardware. So these are the topics we are going to learn in this video. And also I will briefly explain about programming concepts because this is the essential part of every programmer and beginner also. So I will explain step by step. So go to arduino.cc website and click on downloads and click on Windows installer. If you want to use for Windows, you can use click on just download, or if you want to use, or if you are using Mac, you can click on Mac. So like that. So click on S and agree. So click on next, select location, install. Yeah, now soft. So these are drivers we need to install. So click on install, and another driver you need to install this one also. So finally you complete successfully installed Arduino software. Okay, I'm launching Arduino application on my Mac. Yes, yeah, this is the Arduino software. You can find this on my screen. This is the menu bar, that is files, edit, sketch, tool, helps. In this edit I'm increasing font size because you can also able to find what I'm doing. Yes, this is the Arduino software overview. This is white setup and this one is while loop. Okay, this is the structure for Arduino software. Here we can find this while setup and while loop. These are the two functions are there when you open your Arduino software. So while setup and while loop. While setup is for single time execution, means if your project or if your program wants to single time execution, so you can write your code on while setup, and if your program needs multiple times execution, simply write your program on while loop. And while setup is also for pin configuration, which means in Arduino UNO we have 13 pins and 13 digital pins and 6 analog pins like that there. So we need to mention that pin name in that while setup. So for example, I am using 13 pin, so I am connecting my LED to 13 pins, so I have to configure that pin in while setup. So while setup is for single time execution, same as pin configuration. So we will see this. This is verify button and upload button, view button, open, save. These are the toolbars which having Arduino software. In this file you can see that some examples here. So some basics examples that can help you to learn basics knowledge about programming knowledge in this Arduino. And in the sketch you can find here upload, verify and tools. This is the port. We have to set your port here, which means if you are connected to your PC, means if you are connected your Arduino to your PC, it will show you the port number or port device. Currently I am not connecting my Arduino hardware to my PC, that's why it's not showing. I will connect and it will appear that Arduino UNO is connected to our port. I will show you, wait. Yeah, this is Arduino UNO hardware and USB cable. I am connecting this Arduino hardware to my computer. Yes, this green light indicates It's working means it's power on. So when you are identify that green light, it's working. So now let me check port is available. Yes, you can find here Arduino ENO is connected. So click on that Arduino ENO, just write your program. Okay, now I will upload a empty program to my Arduino hardware. Let me check once what happened. Okay, no need to save, so cancel it. Okay, you can find here compiling and uploading. So done uploading. So means it's code already uploaded to our Arduino. So nothing is happened because it is the empty program. So nothing is happened. So everything is common. Okay, now I am writing a code. I am going to blink a small LED. So let me, okay. Okay, in this wire setup, you have to configure the pin. So first command is pin mode function. So if you want to configure a pin, we need to use a function. The function name is nothing but pin mode. So pin mode, open bracket, and pin number. I already told you I am going to use 13 pins, so I have given 13. And pin type. So LED is nothing but output device. So I given output, open close bracket, and semicolon. Okay, don't worry, I will explain briefly. So assigning a pin, we need a command. So the command is nothing but pin mode. So M should be capital, pin mode, open bracket, and pin number. We have to give pin number separated with comma, and pin type. So whether it is output or input, so we have to give the pin type. So LED is nothing but output. So in that program I have given output. So if you are using sensor, so give that pin type is input. If you are using switch, just replace pin type with input. So like that we have to find that whether it is you are using input device or output device. Okay, this is the syntax for pin mode. Okay, semicolon. Okay, I will give you some small example. Pin mode, M should be capital, open bracket. So just replace this pin number with whatever you are using in your Arduino. Just give that number. I'm using 13 pin, so I have given 13. And LED is nothing but output, right? So I've given output. So in your hardware, if you are using switch, that is nothing but input. So replace that output with input. So like that. Okay. Pin configuration done. Only I am using single pin. That is nothing but 13 pin. I have given pin mode 13 comma output. Pin configuration is done. So my project is I need to blink that LED continuously. So continuously means we have to write a program in while loop. So in this while loop, I am going to write a code. So okay, in this Arduino, if you are using input device, you have to read signals from that input device. So if you are using output device, you have to write that device. Means if you are using LED, you have to write that. Write means you have to give some signals. Read means you have to take some signals from that sensors, like that. So I'm using output device, so I have to write that digital write. Okay, did you understand? If I'm taking some signals from that device, I have to type digital read. So I have to read some signals from that product. We means that device. So here LED is nothing but output. So I have to write is nothing but I have to give some signals to the LED. That thing. Okay. Digital write and open bracket, pin number, comma, pin mode means on or off. Okay, this is the syntax for digital write. So digital write is nothing but I'm going to give some signals to that pin. So I'm going to write that pin. So that is the syntax, and example is digital write, W should be capital. Okay, and open bracket, pin number, which pin are you we are using? 13 pin. So 13 comma, I need to on that. So on, for on you have to give high, for off you have to give low. Just remember that. If you are going to give the signal, just give high. If you want to off that signal, just give low. Okay, I'm writing here digital right, W should be capital, and open bracket. So 13 pin high, semicolon. Okay, if you upload this program to your Arduino hardware, 13 pin will get some signals continuously high. So if you connected LED to 13 pin, it will glow continuously. It is not going to blink, just only continuously glowing, not blinking. Okay, glow continuously. Let's see. This long terminal is nothing but positive, and short terminal is nothing but ground and negative. So ground or negative. Okay, you can find now. Long terminal positive, short terminal ground. I'm connecting. 13 is going to connect positive and ground. So you can find this. Okay, LED is glowing, continuously glowing. So first I have written for continuous glowing. After that I will write for blinking. So now I'm connecting 13, sorry, 12th pin to positive, and ground is ground. See, that is 13. Okay, now I'm connecting positive to 12th pin and ground to ground. So it is not working because we didn't write for 12th pin, right? We have written for only 13th pin. So that one only works. Yeah. Just replace with 12 and again upload it. It's not working. Why? Why? Because in pin mode also we need to change. So just we written only digital write function. We didn't change that pin mode. So now it will work. Compiled, upload. It's working. So this means which pin you are written in your Arduino program, that pin only activate in your hardware. So previously I have written 13, so it is work one 13 pin on Arduino hardware. So I have replaced 13 with 12. It will not work because my LED is connected to 13th pin. So in program I have written 12th pin. So if you change the 13th pin to 12th pin, it will glow. So now, so whatever you have written in your Arduino software, that one only it will work Arduino UNO hardware. Okay, now I'm going to change my program to blinking LED. Digital right 12th comma low. Low means off. Upload. It's not blinking. Why? Because every program is compiles and execute in fraction of seconds, line by line. So observe digital write 12 comma high and digital write 12 comma low. It will execute fraction of seconds. So we can't catch that on and off situation in our Arduino. So in this situation we have to use delay function. So on delay, okay, delay, and give milliseconds, thousand, sorry, microseconds, and digital write delay 1000 microseconds. So now you can observe on 1 second, off 1 second. Yes, on, off. It will continuously execute because it is in while loop. So I am changing 500 off second. It will blink fast off second. Okay. Now I am going to use 4 LEDs in serial connection. 4 LEDs, so we have to write 4 pin modes. For 8th pin 1 pin mode function, and 9th pin 1 pin mode function. Like that we have to write 4 pin mode functions for 4 pins. So digital write 8 comma high, so delay off second. Same digital write 8 pin low and off second. So 8 pin means that LED will off second, and on off second, off second. So copy that code, paste it. So please replace 9. Okay, now I have written for 4 LEDs on and off, 10th, 11th. Okay, connections were done. I'm taking here ground pin. So these are LEDs are connected to the ground, and this is 8th pin is connected to this LED, and 9th pin, 10th pin, 11th pin.